How is everybody doing? Merry Christmas. For some of you guys, it's also Christmas Eve. Where I live in Colombia, it is basically already Christmas. We treat Christmas Eve as if it was Christmas. But to everyone out there, once again, guys, Merry Christmas. For those, if you see it today, or you see it tomorrow, or you see it another day, just want to let you guys know that Merry Christmas, etc., etc., etc. Hope you guys have a happy holidays. You don't celebrate Christmas, well, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy whatever you celebrate. Happy that. I just want to let you guys know. Also, for the last video, I still haven't edited the stream name. I haven't really edited that, but I will modify that in a sec. I will modify that as soon as I possibly can, and hopefully YouTube isn't garbage and lets me search up the channel, because it's being really slow and it's annoying me. Okay, there's a live video. I need to watch so I can see your comments and everything, guys. So yeah, welcome to the stream. The stream, basically, we're going to be going all the way to here, and I will be hopping into games every here and there. And but the ones I will mostly be hopping into is December 24th, where there's apparently no games, and December 25th, where we have the Cyclones taking on the Palms, Aces taking on the Riders, and that's about it for these three other games. Just why not? I'll just show them. And yeah, we'll jump into a couple games here and there. So first, let's start off here at the start of the sim. We have the Pythons with the absolute monster that is Khalil Ashcroft taking on the Pitbulls, and then we also have the Cardinals taking on the Barracudas, the Wolves taking on the Tigers, the Storm taking on the Pilots. So let's hop right into it, guys. So here we go. I do not expect the Pythons to win, but I do expect Khalil Ashcroft to absolutely go off, and the Pitbulls absolutely steamroll past them 144 to 54. And Khalil Ashcroft has a monster game himself. But, like, look at the rest of his team, bro. Like, the rest of his team didn't even deliver. They didn't show up. But you know who did show up? Dak King Jr. Oh, sorry about that. Dak King Jr. with an absolute mare of a game. 51 points, almost 20 rebounds, and 1 assist away from a crazy triple-double. Really efficient from the floor, and that's just what we want to see on a Christmas Eve stream. Landon Sweezy and Ruben Smooth also both did very well, but it was the show. It was a big game. So the Barracudas are taking on the Cardinals. The Cardinals have 2 players. Make Khalil go to a better team. I'm not going to make him go to a better team, but now they have an active owner, and the owner should be recruiting for the coming season. He didn't have his roster before, so he didn't recruit. But I don't know what happened. You guys saw there are only 10 points and 13 points for the third and fourth quarter, respectively, for the Cardinals, which just kind of choked. None of their 2 stars fouled out. Both their stars actually played very well, combining for 8 steals, 5 blocks, 9 assists, and 39 rebounds, along with 50 points. But still, the rest of the team only scored 18, and that's not enough to win. The Barracudas do win this game, though, and Ron Swanson needs to step it up a bit, but Ty Johnson and Mint Porter both had very solid outings. Sadly, no one else is commenting on the stream. That's kind of sad. We had a light limit on that and everything, but I guess no one wants to be on whatever. The Wolves are taking on the Tigers, and after the horrible time I had to deal with the gosh darn Devin Harris, the Wolves win by 12, and even though Dwight Westbrook drops a double-double, Billy Cook drops a double-double, and the rest of the team doesn't really deliver, the GOAT Pierce has a monster game, and the rest of the team now does very well as well. Nothing to complain there. Very solid outing from them. But from there, we're going to be moving on, and we can watch see the new team, the Storm, taking on the Findlay Prep Pilots. Now, if the Storm can somehow pull this off, you know that they're going to be here. They're going to be here. You know what? It's the Christmas Day stream. Jamal James and Jacoby Burns both have 25 points. The other team has 2 20-plus scorers as well. They also have Johnny Test scoring very nicely. But you know what, guys? Because it's Christmas, I'm really blessed you guys. We're going to jump into this game. We're going to jump into the Findlay Prep Pilots taking on the San Diego Storm, guys. If you can't watch, it's okay, but at least try commenting into the chat. Very much appreciated. I'll let you guys know about things that go on. I'm just kind of happy that you guys are even here. I find it pretty happy. I find it, in a way, a blessing that we're able to have this, like, some people watching this game in one way or another. I appreciate it a lot. And, yeah, guys, there really isn't much else to say. Philly looking to not, in a way, get upset by San Diego. San Diego's actually been killing it this season. Like, you can't tell me they haven't. They've been playing amazing basketball. And now we get to watch them take on the Finley Prep Pilots. So we're going to hop on down here to camera. We're going to go over here to options. What are the sliders like? They're still on Superstar, just to show you guys that. Because you guys have like 50-50 on everything, so the shooting's the most. So there goes Rondara's thrower, who's playing out of his mind recently, and he cuts inside to Greg Heffley, and Greg Heffley gets the first points in the game. Easy, shooting above 50% this game, is about to hit 20 points. Very solid outing from him too. But they get it up to Burns. Burns is on the ball. Burns hits out to Johnny Test. Johnny Test hits him with a pump fake. Then he gets it to Rondo. Why is Rajon Rondo in? He's only 40 overall. Good news, he isn't much of a shooter. If not, we'd have a bit of an issue. But Rondo, Test to Alex Smith in the corner, who misses it, but Stevenson gets it, and Stevenson puts it back and misses the putback. Who's that big guy? Did Nwingus foul out or something? I don't know who that big guy is. But Rondara's throw with a great shot there. We're going to have to go onto a replay because I want to get some pictures in for this series. Now the Storm, they had a good series so far, but Rondara's thrower, he's like, this is Christmas Day screen. I'm coming in hard. That is actually a really good drive to the hoop for Rondara's thrower. And even though the Storm have been a good team, throwing away kind of flopped there onto the floor. Hopefully he fell properly. But here we go. Rondo on the ball. He's literally the worst player on the court. He needs to pass it off to someone and not put it up. Instead, they send him to the line. Although he's one foul away from, and gets his team into the bonus, and he's one foul away from forcing this guy to foul out, he won't make both free throws. He's 25 free throw rating, for gosh darn sake. Yeah, he won't make both. Heffley on the ball, taking it up the court. I don't know if they're worried for fouling or something like that, but Charlie had on the ball. He has Justin Anderson, who he whips it to. Anderson's open from three, chooses not to. Instead, he shoots it from mid-range, misses it. Jamal James grabs the board. He's taking it back up court. He gets it up to Alex Smith. Alex Smith on the ball, up to Jamal James. What is James going to do? He gets it out to Rondo. Why? Rondo, don't pull it. James to Stevenson. Stevenson to Smith. Smith could pull it from three, chooses not to. Instead, he gets it inside to Stevenson. Stevenson to James. James to Smith. Smith from the corner. Trifecta. Alex Smith, the second worst prospect coming into the season. He's having a solid year. As the sixth man, could be the sixth man of the year candidate in just his freshman year. But very solid shot from him. He converted it with ease, and you can just tell that he was quite glad to even make that. That was a pretty contested three, especially by the 7'1" Cooper Luden. And he's able to sink it in, however, which is quite good for him. There's Charlie Het on the ball. He sees Greg Heffley cutting. He chooses not to get it to him. There was that illegal pick. Cooper allowed him the second. He gets an illegal pick. And damn, guys, that was a tough break. It's a 1-point game with 33 seconds left, and I want to make sure all the starters are in for each team. So let's go over here to choose sides. Let's check San Diego. Who's in for San Diego? They have Alex Smith and Johnny Test. They have, oh, they're putting everyone in now. Great. No one fouled out, nothing. They have their lineup. Oh wait, where is he? Jacoby Burns. In a way, since Burns is on the screen and Smith isn't, but who has more points in this game? I'll check that later. But Burns needs to be in. He's the clutchest player and the best player in the Storm so far this season. So he's going to be coming in for Alex Smith, even though he just hit that clutch three. Unless the Storm owner opposes from that. And then over here for these guys, no offense to them, but Charlie Het is not going to get them the job done with Rondara's thrower playing as well as he is. So we're putting him in. And did Nwingus foul out? Yes, he did. Oh, that's actually... Oh, I thought Luden was a... Who's that guy? Is that Brian Cardoza? Oh, that was Brian Cardoza. Okay. So we're gonna be putting in. But this might actually kill them. But hey, there really is nothing else they can do. They have to put Greg Heffley at center. and then they have to put Cadorza at power forward if they want to have the biggest guys on the field, especially since their best player isn't even on the court. That is going to be painful for them. It's going to be hard to watch for them, but Finley Prep need to get their act together. For the last, I have a couple pictures from the last couple streams and everything. I just forgot to send them to you guys. I apologize for that. Just a couple pictures, but Brian Cadorza is playing amazing today. He's currently the player of the game. Even though Randar's thrower since we jumped in has been absolutely amazing. I don't know why I subbed him out, but hey, they did. Oh wait, I'm still in. I'm still in. Oops. My bad. There you go. So Jacoby Burns on the ball. They're down by 1. Burns, what's he gonna do? He hits him with a killer back behind the back. He gets to the Stevenson. Stevenson inside the Burns. Burns with a fadeaway shot. It gets picked up by Johnny Test, and Johnny Test puts it up. 1 point lead for the Storm. And Johnny Test with a clutch rebound and putback to try to steal his team to win. Good shot right there for his team. Not bad at all. The Storm is owned by Westbrook, just by the way. What a wonderful play that was. Sadly, only 4 people on the stream watching, and only like 2 commenting, which is kind of sad, but hey, it's okay. They put in Papa Giannis again. Okay, whatever. They put in Papa Giannis. You get into thrower on the ball. He has Burns all over him. He can hold on to it for the last shot. The next make will basically win the game. Cadorza throws an alley. Greg Heffley converts. Let's take a look at this play. It was very nice. Let's watch it from the center court cam in one way or another. So we pass it over here. I'm just gonna put it here into the center court cam, so we can look over here. You can see Cadorza getting. I thought he would pull it. He had room. Instead, he saw Heffley cutting. 20, 8-3 did not, and he throws it up. Heffley with a solid slam. Indeed. Very solid slam right there by Heffley. And honestly, great finish it was by the former Fire forward, along with X Factor's forward. He's transferred 2 times already in his career. But what a great series of play. Will San Diego hold on to the ball is the question. They only have to make their next shot to win, or potentially go to the line, make one, miss the other one. I think they might hold on to it here. Burns trying to cook him up, and he misses it, but 23 gets it. James misses, he misses it, and they lose the ball. Test loses the ball. They're forced to foul. Were they able to foul, or did they called the timeout somehow? But what a horrible way to, I believe, lose this game. They have a bunch of 40 rated players, and that might help. Randar's thrower is going to need to get fouled. They try to go in for the foul, but Finley Prep win in the first game of the Christmas Day stream. That alley-oop seemed to be enough. Jamal James can't believe it. I thought he would pull it from 3, and honestly, I think we all did. There's Brian Cadorza, super happy. He's been amazing this season. There's Randar's thrower. I thought Jamal James was going to pull it. Instead, he decided to not be greedy. He passed it out to Johnny Test, and Johnny Test just lost the ball in the corner. I would have trusted him too. Look at that. He's only missed 8 shots all game, which is pretty bad. But like him or Jacoby, if they took the shot, would have not been mad. And Johnny Test was shooting super efficiently. He should have pulled it, but I guess he didn't. It's a shame though for him. Alex Smith had a clutch 3 there, but other than that, can't really tell me. It was a really close game. My team deserved to win. And Nwinga's almost fouled. Well, Nwinga's fouled out. But he was 21 points were enough for his team. Brian Cadorza came in with 22, very solid, and Heffley with a double-double. Nothing else you can really say. The team had a solid game. Charlie Hett with 13 dishes into this game. Very solid from him. And Honestly, it was a tight game. The final score is 112 to 111. Very tight game at the end. Just a young team needs a bit more experience, and with that, the Finley Prep Pilots gets a win, and the San Diego Storm get their 6th loss of the year. The Eagles play the Storm. We're watching that game. Okay, so who can we watch? The Pythons. We're probably going to lose this game because they only have one player take on the insane X Factor, still undefeated. The Mountaineers take on the Cardinals, and the Pitbulls take on the Cyclones. Rough Riders take on the Palms. The Kings take on the Tigers. And damn, we get the 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. That's actually pretty nice. Anyway, if this game somehow ends up being close, the X Factors, what are you doing? It's not going to be close. They dropped 40 in the first half. The first quarter, they got 40. They dropped 87 points in the first half. Oh my. Khalil Ashcroft did not dominate to the point that he usually does, but he still had a very good night. And it was, though, Nick King Sr., 28 points, leading his team to the victory. A choke job in a way by Miles, in a way, but this team, you can see, it's not even that bad of a stat line with how stacked this team really is. Oh my. X Factors win. Now the Cardinals head to their crosstown rivals, the DC Derby between Henry Chernov's Mountaineers and Griffin Mitchell's Cardinals. And it is Griffin Mitchell coming out on top, even though 6 steals, 9 blocks, 27 boards, almost 40 points by Henry Chernov. Crazy game from him. But almost 30 points, almost 40 rebounds, and 7 assists add on to him with 4 steals and 3 blocks. Take a bow, Griffin Mitchell, for dominating this matchup, along with Captain Smooth going hard. The Cardinals do win this game very easily as well. No need to jump in. The Cyclones are taking on the Pitbulls, though, 2 explosive teams. This game, we're not even that far into the 4th quarter, not even like a minute in, and the Cyclones already have 100 set. Both teams are about to hit 100 plus points, but it's not enough. The Cyclones absolutely murder the Pitbulls here, and even though these guys had a solid performance, it's not as solid as this right here. Malcolm Hill the third with 29 points, and JC Quintero the second had a very solid outing as well with 21. Cassell Eastbrook, he's doing amazing off the bench, and as Jaden Aldridge keeps faltering slightly, it is Cassell who's able to slightly pick it up. Same with State Puff, and Ray DeLuca's having a good year, just not that good of a game. Chris Brown having a solid game too. He could be starting for this team, power forward. Instead they're choosing to put the freshman JC Quintero. If I was the Cyclones, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'd start Chris Brown at power forward, and I'd put JC at small forward and bench Marbury, who's just not been doing as much as you need him to be doing. But yeah, a close game there near the end, but it is the Palms coming out with a 91-88 victory. Joey Bonadonna with a great game. Davis Carlton, scoring-wise, absolutely choked in this game. 4 for 16. He just did not have a good night out on the court. Aaron Davis did well, but could have done a lot better, especially efficiently. But Bonadonna did his role. He did what he was needed to do. Slim Remy didn't deliver, but you know who did? R.J. Brown, for the first time in a long time, delivers. But it is the Big Al show, and Big Al is able to carry his team across the line and do it for them. The Pakistani Kings now, they take on the Baltimore Tigers, and honestly, they were out of this one from the beginning. Although they do absolutely destroy them in the 4th quarter, a comeback just isn't enough, and Dwight Westbrook, the crazy double-double. Mason Jones and Billy Cook joining with double-doubles. But that's about it, though. Even though the Portland Kings do have 3 very solid performances, and Shabazz King just did not perform to the level that was absolutely needed. But hey, it was okay. He is still having a good season. Nothing else you can really say about that. The Tigers get another victory out here. Any games we can jump into here? The Palms taking on the Storm and Mountaineers Cyclones. We're going to be watching into that. Can the Storm continue their amazing start to the season as they take on the South Beach Palms? It's a, 5-point game? Oh, I missed. They lost by 2. So sorry about that. I was trying to stop it, but I just had it going too fast. I apologize for that. 28-3. Had a very solid game in which Jacoby Burns has just been doing amazing this year, honestly. Johnny Test having a solid year. All these guys having a solid game. Just wasn't enough as the Palms, who exploded. Slim Remy with 30 points. I mean, you can't really argue with that. Slim Remy had a very solid outing. And Lions and Brown are choking this year. They need to step it up. They need to shoot more. Look at the efficiency of shot by Cam. Lions just needs to shoot a bit more. I'll modify that for the next stream and everything, just to let you guys know. And then the next game we can do is Mountaineers Cyclones. So how much are the Cyclones going to win? Actually, they were losing for a large portion of that first quarter, but then they took off, never looked back. Cyclones win 143-68. And just as I started talking badly about Jaden Aldridge, he does drop 36 and 14 this season. I don't know what happened to Lions this season. He just disappeared, dude. He's been shooting anything this season. I don't know why. Malcolm Hill III though also drops 34. They combined for 70 points. I mean, Cassell and JC both add on 24 and 17 respectively. And other than that, not the rest of the team actually scored. But whew, Chris Brown does continue with an absolute killer year right there. I think he might be starting over Marbury. I don't know. I'll take a look soon, but Chernow absolutely choked in this game. He does amazing on the defensive side. 8 blocks, 7 steals. But other than that, he choked in a way which is saying something at the standards on a one-man team. The DUs take on the Pitbulls. The Rain, who have been struggling a lot this season, take on the Storm. The Fires take on the Moose. And that's all the games we're jumping to for that day. Let's take a look here. Pythons take on Union. This game is actually really tight. It isn't anymore. Holsman Griffin scoring now. Just by the way, I entered and I modified the tendencies. He is scoring a lot more now, which is really good by his standards. You can see he's averaging 12 points per game, but with this he should be getting going again. And Kevon Mitchell just had a very poor outing for his standards. His team is still able to get the win nonetheless, and that is very good for him indeed. The Storm take on the Rain. And 155 points for the Storm over the Rain. The Rain are, yeah, they're probably never going to beat a Users team, honestly. Although Kyrie Ball does well. Mason Smooth just shot very inefficiently in this game. He needs to step it up a little bit if he wants to get closer score lines. But Jacoby Burns goes absolutely off in this game. Shoots 50% from 3 and a very efficient night from the field as well. Only missing 7 shots in the total of the game. Very solid game. Jamal James with a solid double-double. Johnny Test with another double-double. A 28-3 with a double-double. Stevenson with a double-double. You can just see everyone on the team absolutely delivered. Absolutely killed it as well. And Alex Smith off the bench drops 21. So that's just saying something about how poor the Rain need to, scout for the next one. The Fire take on the Moose. And this game looked kind of close at the start, but the Fire absolutely take it. Laquan James and Xavier London both do their jobs, but like I said, they don't have a team that can help them win. Hunter Chamberlain with a double-double, Calvin Lewis with a double-double, and Kevin Applebaum 1 assist away from a triple-double. Other than that, just a very solid night in general for Providence, and they end up getting the win. No, we're not hopping into that. Yeah. So we're basically seeing the whole one. We got Rough Riders, Mountaineers, X Factors, Cyclones, which I know most of you guys would probably want to see. So let's hop right here first into Mountaineers taking on the Rough Riders, and Mountaineers took a slight lead there. I saw that, don't think I didn't, but they didn't score as to what was needed. Davis Carlson, scoring wise, is not shooting efficiently, or in my opinion, shooting enough, but he's doing the job on the boards, which is helpful for them. Bonadonna does his job, and Davis absolutely with 31 shots. I thought he did a little better, but he does have 36 points, which is very good for him. And Chandler Turnout, ooh, very solid night, but efficiently, not so much. But now, the matchup you guys have been waiting for. So before I start the stream, no, Irving just didn't know the roster, and he just didn't see it until late. But yeah, he's a good recruiter, so you can ask Italian about that. He recruits well. He recruited Fat Remy at the start, just to let you guys know that. Anyway, here we go. Cyclones take on the X Factors. This game is absolutely huge. Yeah, they took my advice of the starting lineup. They actually ended up benching Jason Marbury, which is pretty surprising. But Chris Brown this season, he's averaging amazing stats this year. for a center, not even in his role, especially no option, no anything. He's doing his job, and that's helping his team a lot. But this team right here with the depth, they aren't even starting Bruno Pez. They're starting Carmelo Smith, which might be a bit of an issue. I don't know if this game they want I don't know if you guys want the modify. I don't know if it's Alan if he wants me to modify it or not. If he wants me to modify it, just let me know. Start Pez. Okay. So wait, yeah, it's right here. Let's go over here. Coaching. I don't know why it's like this. It's pissing me off. He's playing more minutes than both of these guys. By the way, Springer isn't even averaging that much. Should lower this a little so your starters get a bit more minutes. I guess. Like, these guys aren't gonna play, especially Jacobs. Most of these guys don't even play that much. Jackson's a good clutch scorer though, so like I trust that. I think they should just do this. Oh, it didn't modify the minutes thing that I tried doing last. Oh, it didn't modify what I did last time. Oh, come on. That pisses me off. For MVP, he's a freshman, man. You need to kind of calm. The team isn't the best record in the league. But Cyclones hop out to an early lead, and it's a tight game. But near the end, they absolutely hop out in front, and it is the Cyclones losing to the X Factors. It was a very tight game throughout. Don't tell me, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Come on, you can't lie to me. But the game does end with a huge deficit. Nick King Sr. drops 22 points, very solid outing from him. But it is JC Quintero who says, "I want to be the star man in this fixture next year." And for the rest of this year, 27 points, very solid from JC. And nothing else you can really say about that. Any other games to jump into? No, there isn't. Ice Cardinals, Dios Barracudas, Kings Pitbulls, Tigers Storm, and Pythons Rain. The rain might actually win this game. I think I might jinx it. Sorry. Anyway, the Ice take on the Cardinals. It's a very close game indeed. And it goes to OT. I missed it, but the Ice win in overtime. And even though Griffin Mitchell with another great game, it's Caden Walker with he put the team on his back, took him to a triple-double, and even though Giannis Antetokounmpo Jr. fouled out, he does have an amazing game indeed. But it is Caden Walker put the team on his back, put a triple-double, very solid from him. Nothing else you can really say. Barracuda does not take on the Eagles. How will this game end? Will Barracuda somehow be able to win? I highly doubted it, and it annoys me because the screen, it just didn't recognize the edits I made. So Holsnack again isn't scoring as much as he's needed, even trying for that much shots for just to pull it out. But Kevon Mitchell absolutely killing it. And well, I'm sorry, I already said I was gonna do this and just improve his shot tendency, so I'm gonna do that right here on stream where all you guys can see. And I apologize for that because I already said I'm gonna modify his shot tendency. I'm gonna modify his shot tendency. And I did. I fixed it. And you know what? It's just he's not taking enough shots. He's not even getting enough touches. And he's a roll man. He's not a pop guy. You know? So I'm gonna just pull it down here to 20 because he can shoot. And that's it. Look. I modified it to how it was needed. It was what I was gonna do. And that's what I did in between streaming. 2K just didn't save the work I did, that just annoys me anyway. The Portland Kings take on the East Bay Pitbulls, and it's another game that I don't think they're going to come back and win. It ended up being a lot closer than I thought, but after absolutely blowing them out in the first quarter, the Pitbulls hold on for dear life and get the win. Dak King Jr. with a great matchup. And most people have parties today, so I don't think I can hop onto the Italian stream either. If I do, just to let you know. Anyway, just to show you guys here that every one of the teams scored double-doubles with the Kings, and it just isn't enough as the 4 players here just absolutely outscore them very slightly. Bit by bit, a little by little. Whatever. Tigers take on the Storm, 2 very solid teams, And the Storm have depth. That's what really helps them. And they just, damn, Jacoby Burton did not play well, but you know who did? Johnny Test was like insanely efficient. He only missed one shot all night. That is clutch. Ooh. Okay. It's a 1-point game. There's 31 seconds left. Who knows? We've seen crazier things happen in this time frame on NYL. So, guys, the question is if you guys are done. Oh yeah, shout out to. Why will he sit out the rest of the year and then transfer? He had one bad game. Oh my. Oh, whatever. Okay, so who's ready? This game is actually going to be quite tight. I like the Storm's alternate jersey. It's like a black with a light blue, and it's really nice. I personally really like it. I'm just here checking. Burns, he's absolutely cooking up that point guard, and Smith drives. He misses it. He does get 2 shots. Sorry, I'm reading a chat right now, but there was a replay. There's Alex Smith right now. See, man, I hope you have a solid game anyway. First free throw goes in. Alex Smith makes it look easy. Damn, there it is. He makes both free throws. And unless Baltimore can hit a 3, I don't think they're coming back. Although Mason Jones, I believe, has had a good game. They're zooming in on him as he walks towards the bench. So yeah, this team might have a decent chance, but Johnny Test, if you want a clutch performance, you have it right there. 38 points, 10 rebounds for Johnny Test. And honestly, just a wonderful night for him. Really cooked on the ball. What's he going to do? He gets it down. Is it going to get it to Swanson? Is he going to get it smooth? No, he gets it to Swanson. Swanson drives. What's he going to do? They need to pull a 3. I don't know why they take it up to the top, but hey, whatever. They're taking it up to the top. They get it up to Vaughn. Vaughn to the corner where Billy Cook is, and Billy Cook gets it stolen. And up to Johnny Test, who just needs to hold on to the ball now. And the personal foul by Mason Jones as he passed it over to Jamal James. Oof, it's the first one. This game is iced. Well, there isn't nothing we can really do here. Baltimore used their last time out, but unless they hit clutch streams somehow, some way, come back from it, I highly doubt that they're going to be able to win this game, Baltimore, but very solid. They get it over to Westbrook from 3. I thought he nailed that for a second. Instead, it is Johnny testing it up court, and as time expires, it is Johnny Test with a crazy win. You can see the Storm bench clapping it out. There's a bit of a beef there you saw between Rashad Vaughn and Johnny Test. He wasn't that happy, but you can see the sadness in Dwight Westbrook's face with the happiness in Johnny Test's face. He drops almost 40 tonight. Very solid outing. And the clutch steal by 28-3 on Billy Cook seals the game for them. Yeah, very clutch steal, and he keeps it in too, and he got it up to the man of the day, Johnny Test, who in the only highlight we've gotten, he got a board. That's it. But hey, that was very solid. The game absolutely ends. Very tight game. Heartbreak for the Tigers fans, 113 to 108. And that is how this game ends. The Storm do end up with the win. Jamal is trash. Is that a meme now? And y'all just calling Jamal trash because y'all think he's the Rain might win this game, guys. And right as I say that, they're struggling. Oh my god, look, the Rain won a game. Although it was only by 5. They do win the game. Kyrie Ball and Mason Smith both have very solid games. Khalil Ashcroft kills them. Okay. Good for you, Khalil. Good for you, Julian Stone. Hey. Okay, if you got okay. Let me do a throwback just really quickly just for you guys, if you guys remember or not the something. Okay. So what happened was a couple seasons ago in the NYL finals, this guy right here ended up winning the Pipples the finals over the Cyclones, and the Cubs was triggered. But he ended up winning them the finals, and the simple reason was because he was just going to the line, he was making all his free throws, and he was having a clutch game on the court. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that while we see this, the X Factors, even though they almost choked it away at some point, come back and win by 20 against the Rough Riders. Their big three produce like they always do, but it is Black Panther the second who does well this game. Very good for him. Congratulations to him. And then we have the Wolves taking on the Aces. Another Las Vegas derby. And it ends 3-point game. James Handel almost dropping 40, but has a very solid outing. What's his career high so far? Like this season, what's his highest? 64 point. He leads the league in the most amount of points scored in the game. That's pretty good. For the Aces, the best scorer in the league in one way or another was 64 points. That's actually a crazy scoring net. Gotta put it like that. Sorry. I didn't check the Wolves stat line though. PJ Wilkins is up 34. What was his? Is 47. Giannis Peach 49. Bert Schmaltz 26. Bert Schmaltz. And then 40 for Cooper. 34 for Uzzi's. And then Jim Swanson with 43. 26. 32. 25. Okay. Just I was kind of curious. But anyway, let's move on to the next day. We have Fire taking on the Pythons. The Kings taking on the Yee-Yos. Mountaineers taking on the Moose. The Pipples taking on the Tigers. The Barracudas taking on the Storm. That's about it. Let's hop into it, guys. The Fire, if they don't win this game, y'all need to die. I'm not even going to stop because they absolutely killed them. 140 points to 60. And Little Ashcroft again with another monster night on the court. Still doesn't lead the league in scoring, but he's just been amazing. The Fisher just drops 42. Very solid outing from him. His season high is 47. And just a very solid outing it was for them indeed. Nothing else you could really say. The Kings take on the Yee-Yos. And the Yee-Yos. The Kings win this game, and it is Holston Griffin leading the games in points. Triple-double for Jordan Burks. A solid game from Mitch, and thought it just isn't enough as Shabazz King Jr. gets his season high and career high, the freshman, with 30 points tonight. Very solid. This freshman class might be one of the best ones ever. In my opinion, it might be. Mountaineers take on the Moose. And the Moose are winning, but then they started losing, but they're still winning. Yeah, they win. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. According to the guy over there, Laquan James had a crazy performance, and he did. 48 points, 25 rebounds. Whew. Crazy outing there. But Henry turned out 47 points and 36 rebounds. Oof. And he almost shot 50% from the field too. Jeez. Shout out, man. Shout out. Why'd you have... Why did you have your own dude win MVP? What? I'm so lost. I don't know what you mean. Pipples taking on the Tigers. Tigers taking on the Pipples. Oh, this game's tight. This game's tight. The 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 game's tight. It's over. Billy Cook drops 32 points. Very solid from Billy Cook. Is that? No, he dropped 41 early in the season. Dwight Westbrook 49. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Very solid out from them as a whole. That kid absolutely killing it. He's in 58 points in his season high. His career high like 60 something if I'm mistaken. But yeah, Storm take on the Barracudas, and we're gonna watch that. Storm should win this game away in San Jose. It's like a crosstown rivalry. It's just, you know, a couple hours away because it's California. This team absolutely struggled. Nothing else. No positives or anything except for mid-quarters double-double. But that's no positives, no anything. None of them shot efficiently. And Jacoby Burns leads his team in scoring and does very well. Miles Stevenson, 8, do great. Test struggles this game. Jamal James does drop 20. He's having a very solid outing this year, honestly. And you know what, guys? We're gonna sim to the Christmas matches. Dun, 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 dun. Fa la 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 la. I'm so lost right now. You guys are talking too much, but okay. So, what is the daily view for this game? Did any NYL play each other? Yeah, you see Ashcroft with a 5.55, 39.43. Very solid game. Team double 2020. That's pretty cool. Wolves taking on Mountaineers. They beat the Mountaineers easy. Henry Chernoff drops 50. Okay. Yijos here, Yijos there, Yijos everywhere. Those are the stats. The ice, baby. Caden Walker absolutely killing it. And Hunter Chamberlain, Humper, stay in your lane, Hunter, stay in your lane. They still lost to the Storm, led by Jacoby Burns and Johnny Test, the triple-double by Hayes, okay. Who else? Barracuda's aces. Swanson leading the game, scoring, winning the game for his team, basically nothing to really say about the Barracudas. And that's it for this day. Do we have any Christmas Eve games? We don't. Oh. And what are the Christmas games? We do have the Palm Thing on the Cyclones, Aces, Rough Riders, and that's about it. So here we go, guys. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. This game's over. Cyclones of 1-6-3 and Aldrich drops 23 on Christmas. Cause it's Christmas, Charlie Brown. Marbury off the bench drops 19. JC Quintero absolutely chokes this game, but hey, it's okay. Malcolm Hill III having a solid game. Chris Brown having a solid game. Cassell having a great game off the bench. Big Al with a solid game. Slim Remy with a solid game, but it is Jaden Aldrich who leads his team to victory. The Rough Riders take on the Aces. And well, it's Christmas, boys. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna jump in because it's Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I put my guy in here, but like my guy's never gonna win MVP. I make sure like that. Yeah, he never wins MVP. Just want to let you guys know that he probably never will, unless for some reason he does amazing. I already said he's gonna be decent, but he's not gonna be crazy good. He's gonna be decent. Just wanted to mention that. Hey, what's up, man? Dude, why are you transferring Kevon Mitchell? You only had one bad game. He's actually been killing it since you left, and he just came back. Anyway, here we are. We get to see the Aces take on the Rough Riders. It's a 2-point game. Miami's come back. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it. They get it out to Oubre. Oubre on the ball. He whips it out to Jarrett Jack. He has Ronald Smith there. Ronald Smith on the ball with Jim Swanson. He shoots the fadeaway. Jim Swanson misses. You get on the fast break. Who's that? Is that Davis? Davis Carlton on the ball. What's he going to do? He drives. Instead, he whips it out to Osman. Set it, Osman. To Davis. Davis on the ball to Bonadonna. Bonadonna gets it out to Calderon. Calderon missed it because he's a 40 rated player. So, good defensive tactic there by the Aces. But now, if Handel on the ball, Handel loses it. Gets it inside to Jarrett Jack. And Jarrett Jack with a very solid finish. The Aces tie it up. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're gonna sit out the rest of the season. Okay, I'll make that adjustment soon. Osman from 3. That was the closest 3 someone with a 25 rated 3 actually attempted and almost made. They get it to Jarrett Jack. Jarrett Jack on the ball with a very solid crossover, very slow, and a floater. He misses it, but Handel gets the board, misses it. Bonadonna gets the board now, and he could have passed it off to his teammate. Instead, he chooses not to. What's he gonna do here? Gets it to Osman. Osman What's he gonna do? Should pass it off. Should pass it off. You're not the best player in the team. Pass it off. Pass it off. Illegal screen, Joey Bonadonna. Oh, okay. One minute 48 remaining. Oubre on the ball. Gets it over to Ersan Ilyasova Jr. Ilyasova Jr. gets to the handle. Handle gets the foul from Bonadonna. They get into the bonus. And James Handel heads to the line. Hits the first here on Christmas. It's Christmas, Charlie Brown. Can't you see it? James Handel's playing well. His hairline's still pretty, but like, you know, his hairline's pretty, but it's already receding. Isn't this dude like 15? And his hairline's receding already? Something like that, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter though. He gets the foul and he hits his first free throw. Should have hit the second one here though. Does just that, barely doesn't hit the front of the rim and goes in. Hey, Italian, you and this thing says has really ugly hair. No, you said ugly. So I chose the ugliest one. Even though if you look at Davis Carlton, he's kind of balding in the back, but it's okay. Davis from 3, he nails it. Let's take a look at that series of plays, shall we? Where is he? There he is, right here. The main man, Aaron Davis. He starts off in the corner and with a very solid. They need to play some better shell defense. What an amazing cut that was. They let him go through the paint and he catches it. Ilyasova does a solid closeout, but there isn't anything he can do. Solid shot that was. You said ugly. You never specified. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Very solid shot there. Davis nails the 3. We only have 2 people on the street. That's sad. I'm sad. I'm sad, guys. Y'all making me sad. Oubre on the ball. Gets it out to Ersan. Ersan drives in. An amazing layup by Ersan. And now this lead is going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Ersan Ilyasova, very solid finish. That was near the rim, near the hoop. However you want to say it, it was nice. He gets it to go, and Ersan finishes strong. He has 22 points on 60. Whew. He's been shooting 2 out of 3 so far this game. Very solid for him. He's only missed 1 shot technically due to the ratio. It's pretty crazy. Get it, Calderon. Calderon drives, puts up a floater. He misses it. The board is grabbed by James Handel. What's James Handel gonna do? Handel, look at this tiny dude. He's trying to square up to James Handel. So small, dude. Wow. Ersan inside to Handel. Handel misses the alley-oop dunk, and Carlton with the double behind the back. What's he gonna do? Oh my God, he's such a tiny dude. Number 44. Who is that? Is that Anthony Bennett? I don't even know. They get out to Davis. Davis from the corner. Davis from 3, and he misses. Of course Handel's going to get that rebound, bro. Come on. It's a 1-point lead. They can just hold on to it here. Oubre to Ilyasova for the game. Ilyasova probably just got the game with the clutch 3. That was by Ersan Jr. Ersan Ilyasova with the whole bench sitting there looking at them saying, hey man, how you doing? How you doing today? And he absolutely hits the 3. Very solid from him. He's telling everyone to calm down. His team's feeling him. It's like, is he hot? Is he hot? This man's not hot, guys. It is. 4-point game. Man, the match so far. I mean, that's quite a true statement. Iceman. The game's basically over. We're going to keep going, though, because it's the only Christmas game we're going to be hopping into. Who is this tiny dude? Carlton misses. Ilyasova grabs the board. He gets fouled by Aaron Davis. Who's David Aldridge? Who cares? He's probably dead at this point in his career. The only reason why is because like we're here in 2059. So like, and he missed the second one. Bonadonna gets it. They call the timeout, and the Rough Riders catch and shoot from 3 in the game might be still in play. Why are they doing a circle around a cheerleader? Oh, it's fine. Whom's this tiny dude? Is that Breonte Weber? I guess it is. They get it into Calderon. Why are you getting it into Calderon? Why not to Davis? Davis on the ball. He should have pulled it. He should have pulled until he gets it to Jose Calderon, who missed. How did I know? Instead they get it to Carlton. Carlton out to Calderon. Calderon to Weber. Weber to Carlton. Carlton to Calderon. Shoots again. And he misses again. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all. James Handel brings it up. And even though Ersan Ilyasova iced out the game, fans in Las Vegas must be thanking their lucky stars that Jose Calderon's around. Why was he shooting when he knows he is that bad? Whatever. Man of the match honors did go to Ersan, even though Handel had an amazing game as well. Laquan James dropped 67 apparently, which means James Handel no longer holds the most amount of points scored in the game this year. Bonadonna had a great outing this game. So, I want to say something just really quickly before we continue the stream, which I'm actually just going to stream all the way to February, except we're going to sim to, these guys don't play anymore, so we're going to sim here, get a Las Vegas Derby during this time. So we're just going to sim real quick, and I'm going to do some talking really quickly. So you've seen so many high-scoring games. The highest-scoring game in NYL history has to be that clutch playoff outing by Zion Reed. Zion Reed ended up dropping, what was it, 87 points, I think? I don't know. And the reason why I'm thinking that's because I saw on the side, like, draft prospect, da 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 da, even though it's only a one-season thing. But you can see that, I just want to first congratulate Zion Reed on getting drafted second overall in the NBA draft. But really quickly, also, very solid outing it was. And, oh yeah, nothing we could really do. Let's take a look at the standings, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm tired. The X Factors have lost 2 games, and the Fire are actually still holding on for dear life over here. Mountaineers and Pythons still with the 2 best centers in the league supposedly holding on for dear life, while the Cardinals have to face the Cyclones. That's not going to be a pretty 3-game series. Eagles, Fire, Palms, Rough Riders, Tigers taking on the Pitbulls. This is going to be solid playoff series to watch. The Moose and Rain are missing out on the playoffs, which I don't think the Moose, after having such a great team last year, want to even see that. The fans, but hey, that's happening right now. The Barracudas will be taking on the X Factors. It's going to be a scary game for the Barracudas. The Pirates taking on the Portland Kings. The Kings could surprise them. The Wolves will be taking on the Ice, and the Aces will be taking on the Storm. And then, league leaders Khalil Ashcroft is still going absolutely ham this season. Nothing you can really say. We'll change that fact. Him and Chernov lead the league basically in rebounds. And Kevin Applebaum still leads the league there. And Khalil still leads every other stat, which is just insane right now. Whatever. Let's take a look here into this day. We have a couple games going on. So the Mountaineers are taking on the Cardinals. The Wolves are taking on the Aces. Nope. No. Oh, I simmed past. Bro, I'm dumb. Okay. So let's get a quick. Everyone in the chat comment retard. Quintero was a retard just really quickly because I absolutely skipped this game by accident. I hear the stats, but comment in the chat, guys. Comment into the chat. That was just a brickhead move by me. Aces, Wolves, Las Vegas Derby. Here we go. Oh Lord, the Aces. Kill them. He's a season high 10 assists for Ronald Smith. But I mean, it was James Handel with 40, and that basically got them the win. Okay, Storm taking on Palms, Mountaineers, Rough Riders, Rain, Barracudas, Tigers, Fire, Pythons, Kings. So, just gonna verify. Storm take on the Palms, and they're going at them right now. This game's over. Whew. Slim Remy drops 32, but Jacoby Burns says, I got it. He matches him and also gets 7 steals. Great outing from Burns. What is he averaging so far this season? 26 points per game. Very solid from him indeed. And also 56% field goal percentage. Okay. I see you. I see you. Whew. Okay, guys. Sorry I was yawning there. I was kind of tired. Rough Riders taking on Mountaineers. And Rough Riders should win this game easy. And they do. Carlton, Davis, and Bonadonna all do what is necessary. Bonadonna could have scored a bit more, but hey, it's okay for them. They're able to win this game quite easily. Veracruz take on the rain. Rain, go away. Come again another day. They win. They win against a decent team, and it's Mason Smooth and Kyrie Ball absolutely dominating. They put the team on their back because Ron Swanson choked. Oh my. They get the win, guys. We need a party like now. And the Fire killed the Tigers. Applebaum got a triple-double. Even though he doesn't appear on the scoring, he does get a triple-double indeed. Very solid outing from him. And it is Swanson with a solid game there, but other than that, Tigers absolutely choked. And the Pythons are now taking on the Kings. The Portland Pakistani Kings. This game's just kind of sad. I thought it would be better. The Austin Kustler, 36 points. It is his season best. Ohio Fried Chicken with a double-double. King, they all got double-doubles. Like I said, this team is actually pretty solid. And Khalil Ashcroft's just killing it. Oh my gosh. Ashcroft's killing it right now. Anyway, Tigers, Cardinals, Ice Palms, X Factors, Wolves. There, I clicked the right one. There we go. Who had the last possession? He missed both free throws, I guess. So, supposedly we should be on free throws. So I'm just gonna sim a little. Just slow. See if I can hit him. Well, he doesn't hit him. So we're just gonna jump in into a 2-point game when the Tigers come back. I don't know what happened to Cam Lyons, but I already said I'm going to modify his tendencies. So I'm just going to script the All-Star game. I'm just not in the mood to actually make another save file on 2K. I'm just going to script it on Instagram, so just to let you guys know that, because I'm just not in the mood to, make another file on 2K, do the All-Star game, and just, no. And I don't trust 2K with their All-Stars. Oh, we're playing on this court where it's going to be painful. I'm just kidding. Billy Cook on the ball. Gets it inside to Mason Jones. Mason Jones to Gary Payton. They have literally 10 seconds left, but they're going to just hold on to the ball. It's Gary Payton the second. Don't pull it, Gary Payton. Oh, he pulled it. Oh, he made it. Oh. Oh. It would be crazy. The only team that ever did that was the only team to ever win their first season was the Oakland Soldiers in the first ever NYL season. Just by the way, no team has been able to win in their first season except for the team that won in the first NYL season. Just to put it out there. Really crazy. But if it is to happen, that would actually be crazy, especially because you guys are in the stacked Western Conference taking on Finley and the X Factors. And at this rate, the Wolves too. Anyway, Gordon on the ball with a really fruity red hairstyle. Captain Smooth on the ball. They have 1 second. Mitchell with the fade. He misses. We're headed to OT. OT. Never works on the X Factors and the X Factors. Just by the way, the most amount of players you can have on an NYL roster is 13. but everyone must play. So that's why I said it's going to be an issue for the X Factors to sort out their whole bench depth and things. But apparently they've been able to do it. And I mean, oh, Swanson steals it. What's he going to do? He goes up. Is he going to go up? No, he gets to the Westbrook. Westbrook goes up. This dude, Griffin Mitchell, think we playing volleyball. This dude, Griffin Mitchell, think we playing volleyball. Look, you can see in Andrew Swanson's face, he knew. He's like, nah, bro, you got this B. You got this B. And here's why. We're going to take a look from the Griffin Mitchell cam. You can see, he look at Swanson's eyes. Look, he saw Mitchell in the lane. He ended up driving outside and ending up like, nah, bro, you got this. And Westbrook hits a hook shot, or tries to take a hook shot. And these guys forgot that we're not playing volleyball. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my oh no. There we go. Oh my there we go. So we sent that into the stands, bro. Rip Dwight. Rip Dwight. He got that sent into the stands. They did end up scoring off that possession. And it's still tight. So let's jump in. Whose ball? Tigers' ball. Up by 1. Here we go. Up to Rashad Vaughn. Vaughn. To Swanson. Swanson inside of Billy Cook. Billy Cook, his brother Jimmy is the what? Well, hold on. What's that? Hold on. Aaron Gordon. What's that hill Billy ass beard you got there, my man? It's fine. Whatever. Billy Cook absolutely tortures them with a drive to the hoop. Like, let's take a look right here from the cam. What, did he send a stream? No, he had the ball, didn't he? He cut outside. I thought they would have handed it off to him. They didn't. I think that threw off Aaron Gordon, because Gordon ended up staying a little just to like contest it, and the no-look pass to Billy Cook, who just rose up to the occasion. White boy got hops. Only 3 people watching and hearing all my crappy jokes. And I apologize to you guys for hearing these crappy jokes, but hey, what else do you want me to do? We're in a double overtime situation. I'm bored. No one's commenting. I have 3 viewers. I'm tired. I kind of want to play FIFA. I'm doing this for y'all. But hey, it's okay. How long is this stream? Oh my god, this is over 1 hour. We need to wrap this up like now. We need to wrap up the stream like now. Shout out to you guys for actually being on it. Shout out. Anyway, Captain Smooth on the ball. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He drives. Captain Smooth. Squiddy out here taking too much importance to Mason Smooth when Captain Smooth is senior. Soars in that. Look up Vaughn. Vaughn went up to contest. Knew he wouldn't get it. So you know what he does? Yo, let me comb your hair for you real quick, homie. He combed his hair. And a crazy dunk that was right there. Yeah, it's fine if you missed half the stream, buddy. Don't worry. We all good. We all good out here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll check his tendencies too. Oh, but what a dunk that was by Captain Smooth. They need to foul. Oh, wait, no, they don't. No, they don't. We good. We Gucci. I'm gonna be honest. I think I might just end the stream after this. Well, ball on the ball. Westbrook, Swanson, Cook. Cook gets it, unless Washington hit a clutch 3. Billy Cook with 1 Baltimore in the game. Oh, we had to another overtime. I swear. Oh. Here we go. Aaron Gordon with a hillbilly beard and his hair looks kind of red, but it's okay because it's probably just me. They're gonna get to. They don't get it to Kevin Smooth. They get it to DJ Augustine, who gets it stolen from him. And then fouls. That's not good. Swanson hits the first. He needs the second. Yeah, he does. Well, guys, Washington's kind of screwed. You gotta take it up fast. And those men slow as hell. Captain Smooth on the ball. Whips out to Wilson Chandler. Out on Westbrook. Cardinals ball again. They just need to catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Get Captain Smooth. Not one of those crappy ass 40 rated players. Captain Smooth. Captain Smooth. Captain Smooth. Wilson Chandler. Wilson Bloody Chandler. Cardinals lose at home to Baltimore, and I guess this game's over. Let's show the box score real quickly. Griffin Mitchell with a great game. Coke with a great game as well. Whatever. This game's over anyway. It doesn't matter. Only 2 people on the stream, so I guess this stream is pretty ass. I'm sorry, guys. You know I'm sorry. What day are there? Plenty of games. What games are here? Only 2. And only one of them's NYL. You know what? No, we're just gonna sim here. We're gonna sim through the All-Star festivities. I'll do them on Instagram, so don't worry about it. So we sim through the All-Star festivities. Festivities. Playoff picture. 3 confirmed teams headed to the playoffs already. What a great... Whatever. You guys can tell right there. Cyclones are top of their conference. And the X Factor is the only team in the West have confirmed it. And San Diego actually are the 3rd best team in the West, which is pretty solid from them. But the question is, will they ever be able to catch Finley? Finley's 3 games off the X Factors. Storm are back basically 9 games off the X Factors. And have less games to play. That sucks for them. So those are the standings. Just by the way, check out the player stats so you guys can all go screenshot, show your friends. Hey guys, I'm a good player. I'm a bad player. You know, whatever. Those are your stats. Mitchell, Wilkins, Barracudas, Storm. Which, by the way, Jamal James Loki looks like a snack though. I'm just saying. They're both really good. Very good pickups for San Diego. The Rain, solid. Wait, did I show his face? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, good. Making sure I have their face so people can screenshot or whatever. Yeah. Whatever, Quintero. No one else really care, okay? You're just a really bad league owner. Whatever. I don't really care, honestly. James Handel having a great year. I'll say that. He's having a really good year. Slim Remy having a really good year, even though Lyons is actually starting to pick it up now, even though he's been kind of struggling all year. Tigers, ooh, Dwight and Billy both having solid years. Tacken Jr. having a great year as well. Aaron Davis leading the team in scoring. And Davison Carlton doesn't look like a #1 prospect really with the scoring compared to his teammate. But his rebounding's amazing, his passing's amazing, and his defensive work's really good too. And Bonadonna was a great pickup as well as a 3rd option. I'm a bench Kavan now. Well, that's the thing, it's gonna harm you, and I want you to have decent stats just for 1 year. So yeah, I'm not gonna bench him until like the end of the year. You see Holsnack improving on his scoring. That means I modified his tendencies on stream. Just by the way, felt bad. Whatever. Caden Walker, hello, my man. It's my young sir. Solid stats from him. He's going crazy, but so is Andre Swanson. And then from there, the Quan's just killing it this year. Xavier's doing okay, but the Quan's just killing it. Henry Chernoff killing it. the finding their worst scorer is their best facilitator. Oh, I'm sorry for yawning so much, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Whatever. Khalil Ashcroft. Damn, Khalil. Ohio Fried Chicken. Fried Chicken. Having a good year. Everyone on the team's having a solid year. That's good for them. And no, Wingus is the best player on the team, but Cador's having a breakout year. And Thrower having a very solid year himself. Should probably get his tendencies up. He's generally on streams. Jaden Elder's having a solid year. Malcolm Hill III having a solid year as well. Ray, and JC both having really good years as well. Cassell off the bench is not only Cassell is excelling. And Chris Brown having a great year. I'm glad he's starting over Marbury. He's doing better scoring, rebounding, facilitating, and defensively. So, yeah. And even though Miles, personally, in my opinion, is the best player on this team, if you look at his stats in general, the best scorer is Nick Sr., and he's having a great year as well. Pez having a great season. Panther could pick up his scoring a little, but his team is stacked, so you can't really blame him for that. And yeah, there we are, guys. Thank you so much for hopping onto this stream. We're going to watch the All-Star participants, even though it doesn't really matter, okay? You have presettings. Okay? This doesn't matter. I will be sending out a list of basically, because I want everyone to have 2 stars at each position, so I'm going to be gathering, there's going to be 4 teams, so I will be doing the top 8 at each position, and the rest will be wild card picks that the owners will pick, and it will be like an all-star draft in a way. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I will not be doing, I'll be scripting that. I'm just really lazy right now. Sorry guys, but here's basically what supposedly is the All-Star game. Remember, we skipped the All-Star festivities on 2K. So here are each of the teams. Just by the way, if you somehow like, oh, I'm an All-Star, like, you know, you might get drafted, you might not, whatever. Here's a dunk contest. Even it's only 2 teams repping the dunk contest. Okay. And then the 3-point contest, and that doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here's the award races for anyone that actually cares, even though these aren't really the award races because, well, you know why. And yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for hopping onto the stream. It's very much appreciated that you guys were even here. Hope you, if you like this, again, like the video, like the stream, like the stream, like the video, etc., etc., etc. Tell your friends about it. Really helps us out. And hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.